Kubleipi baro syakatup Khuborjylla ke donbosco Media Network. Kimat kiba kongsan mentaka sengi kilong. Rat katrok ya ka school bus klad we ukna school hakat nyomer ribhoi district. Bu jingkali uba polingdo halor ka State Power Regulatory Commission. Ladalap pentip ngan pak tokit ong UPHE Minister. Ban Endon kijaka nyak cycle haki surok thamai haniu Shillong. Bat mentang ina pai shagi Khubor kiba kambania. Haka jingja accident ka bashir khay ka balaja hane ka step haka por kumba pra baje AA hashnong khatnyo mer ribhoi district hinyongut ki khna school kilaman saujur hadin baka we ka trok kit clinker kala tenra nadin ya ka Bosco ka badang ap khna bat kham hadin ka tu kani por la yo jingtip bana pedeng kite ki hinyongut ki bala men saujur uwe ula klano. Katkum ka jingyo lum jingtip kate ka Bosco de jong ka Mount Zion High Secondary School pat hakate ka por kadang aban shaw khna hakhat nyomer laya thu baka trok ka badan yu number NL01AA4672 kalalit banten ra bet nadien kate ka bos ka bakit kumba arphongot ki khna hakani ka jingya tengkhu hinyongot ki khna kila mensaujur bat lapenkit mar ki sha Guwahati banyo e ka jing sumar ka bakham kloi bat ngosi pat bantip bana pedeng kite ki hinyongot uwe ula khlatno kat ba ki ba mensaw malumala lapenkit sha bernihat PHC banyo jingerap bat jing sumar hadien kate ka jingja ki pulit ka bernihat police outpost kila hiar mardor sha ka jaka ban penlong ya ka jing tokit benia laya thuru ba unongnya katrok ula persyang pet na ka jaka jingya tengku henrei ki pulit kila la ban kemno ya u bat ka jing tokit halor kane ka jingja kadang ya chakaman UMLA ke Shillong West ba pol lengdo ulabu jingkeli haying dorbar halor ka bor bar ka jing trekam jong ka State Power Regulatory Commission jong ka Jylla hakani ka mat yatai hak ka kenta keli jingkeli lashim bentalang nado UMLA ka dadengre rupa marak MLA ka mauring keneng ba HS Kharpran badru UMLA ka maulai ba Bright Starwell marbanyang haba jubab halor kane menteri ketenat boarding ba met ba lengdo ula pensyai baka kam jong ka commission ka debet habaya day bat ka boarding kentup habaya day bat ka bai boarding.
Question 54A. So the power and functions of the State Electricity Regulatory Commission are defined under Section 86 of the Electricity Act 2003. B. Sir, the Meghalaya State Electricity Regulatory Commission is a two-member commission. Presently, there is only one member, who is the chairman of the commission. As the post of another member, member law is vacant. C. Sir, the Section 108 of the Electricity Act 2003 defines the power of the state government to give directions to State Electricity Regulatory Commission.
The next supplementary question.
So, the State Power Regulatory Commission is a very vital body that has so far eluded scrutiny by this august House. So, may I know from the Honourable Minister whether the commission is statutory or constitutional, and if so, how?
Sir, the State Electricity Regulatory Commission is a statutory body.
Sir, can the Honourable Minister elaborate on why this body is statutory and what are the implications thereby?
Sir, the Commission was also set up under Section 82 of the Electricity Act 2003.
So I want a more comprehensive reply about why this body is statutory and the implications of that commission being statutory in nature. The implications.
Sir, the commission was basically constituted, as I mentioned just now, as per the provision. The commission, the Meghalaya State Electricity Regulatory Commission, which was notified by the government of Meghalaya under the provision of Section 82 of Electricity Act 2003 on 26 March 2004, became functional on 6th of June 2006, on which the date of the first chairperson assumed.
Menteri Bapet Yakatanat PHE Marcus and Marak ulaong ba ladalap kinu kijing pentrei torti kidai ban pentip mardor syau kenang ba unyo shim kam bat pha tokit. Yakani ula jubab halor kejingkeli balawan ra adu MLA kada dengre urupa Marak kumju no MLA ke Maulai ba Bright Starwell Marbanyang habayade berkajing shna yaki top ne ki water tank. Haswa kane UMLA kada dengre ula bu jingkeli halor ka senjam bakatanat ka shim ban bu kendon hakajing pendon kam ya usiap nagabenta ban shna yaki top knang ba kinlong ki baskem.
May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge, PHC, how the quantity and safety standards of the same is checked by the department?
Sir, this is purely technical in nature, so I'll be going through some of the points so that Honorable Member August House will be able to ascertain how it is being determined. Sir, the standard of sand used in construction is very important, and it is vital for the strength, durability, overall performance of the mortar and concrete. Poor standard/quality of sand may lead to failure of the structure, increase the cost of maintenance, and reduce the lifespan of the structure. Therefore, the PHE department has been publishing guidelines for design, schedules of rates in water supply system, containing specifications of materials in conformity with Indian standard to guide in the preparation and design of water supply projects. The sand should be clean and free from mud, silts, and should be gritty in nature. The fine modules should not be less than 2.2 or more than 3.2. In case of any doubt in respect of any sand obtained from new quarry, the executive engineer may get it tested and satisfy of the quality. Following limits may be taken as guidance. Fine sand, fineness module, that is 2.2 to 2.6. Medium sand, fineness modules 2.6 to 2.9. Coarse sand, fineness modules 2.9 to 3.2. Simple on-site test for sand quality ash is generally carried out by the PHE department under the supervision of the officers at level of SDOs and JEs. Visual inspection, checking for uniform grain size and ensure that there are no visible impurities like clay lumps or organic matter or stones. Hand fill test, also called the rubbing test. Rubbing and sand between fingers to check for stickiness or clay-like texture. If it feels sticky or leaves a residue, it likely contains too much clay or silt. In situ jar test, a simple test to check for silt content by observing the sediment layer after settling. Sir.
Thank you for the reply. And I would like to ask another supplementary question. May I know from the Honorable
Menteri Ketenat Urban Affairs Basnya Bhalang Dhar ula pentip haying dorbar bahaki surak thmai badang shna haniu Shillong kila bu jaka kerpang naga benta ki ba bakinya cycle. Yakni ula jubab halor ka jingkili bawanra da UMLA ke Shillong North ba Albert Nongrum haying dorbar thawan ke Jylla.
So that the House may get enlightenment. Supplementary 1. Whether there is any provision in the Piruri roads of Shillong for a dedicated lane for cyclists to ride their cycles? Because after all, it is a policy matter.
Mr. Speaker, sir, presently most of the road within the Shillong city there was no provision for a cycling track. Yes, for a new project, for example, that new road which has been constructed in New Shillong, all the newly constructed cycle track has been provided. So we are discussing it. But within the old Shillong as well as within the city, there are the roads narrow. There is more or less no cycle track. But for the new projects, I had discussed with the two department. We are make sure that, especially in the new township, all the newly constructed cycle track has been provided.
Through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, second supplementary, I would like to put forth on the day that the Honorable Chief Minister launched the Right Shillong project by himself, riding a cycle on the Pirudi road towards Kendailat, along with fitness celebrity Milan Suman, and with certain IAS advisors. I want to ask whether the Chief Minister and his group were riding the cycle on a dedicated lane for cyclists, or were they riding the cyclists in the middle of the road on a lane, means for normal vehicles after police personnel and security have first cleared the traffic on the road? May I get a clarity on this?
Mr. Speaker, sir, actually no fixed road were assigned, but during that times, we had all the users were permitted to travel across the permissible public road within Shillong, subject to traffic rules and safeguard guidelines in coordination with the traffic rules, with traffic police.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Through you again, Mr. Speaker, sir. So if that is the case, so how can a project like Right Shillong be implemented successfully if there is no previous arrangement with Pirudi roads in Shillong for providing a dedicated lane for cyclists to ride their cycles? Will traffic in Shillong suddenly clear the way for cyclists from Right Shillong when they come on Pirudi roads?
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I already replied. Yes, when the cycle was right, we are coordinating with the police traffic.
UMLA ka Karkuta Rupert Momen ulara haying dorbar halor ka isu kabaya day bat kabay lutksan kabaki nong shnong ki day ban yo nakajing pentre ya ka National Highway hanot Garo Hills, East Garo Hills bat kumjo ha South Garo Hills. Haba jubab ya kani usumbut Menteri Rangba ba Preston Tensong ula pensyai ba nagbanta ki tu ki bampan yo kila ban pentip syaki district collector namar ka sorkar ka don ya ka thong ban penbet ya kini baro. Nakaliang UMLA ka soyong ba sensyar kupar roy lingdo thaba ulawan ra lang ya ka ju kamat Kebakipat ba kia kendu habaya day bat ke Western Bypass.
Question 57A. Sir, the total number of beneficiaries under North Karo Hills is 187 and the amount is 43 crores 90 lakh 69,924.52 only. East Karo Hills is 2227 and the amount is 225 crores 13 lakhs 52,897.31 only. B. Sir, the criteria for receiving land compensation are owners of land, structure and trees and crops that are affected by the construction of National Highway. C. Yes, sir. D. Sir, the settlement is as per the FC Act 1980.
Report moment, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I thank Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for his extensive answer. Sir, the residents, those who receive huge amount, they're very happy. They bought the land and they construct a new house. But there are majority of the residents, in spite of the fact that they have valid document and speaking witness like structure, they don't receive. So my question is that if the left out family, if they apply once again with the valid document, whether government will consider it?
Sir, as far as the land compensation is concerned, for the information of the honourable member, as I've already replied, in fact, about 93 to 94% of land has been already taken over and handed over also to NHIGCL for construction of this particular NH. And meaning, sir, the land compensation has been cleared. However, few stretches and few beneficiaries or landowners, some of them, they are not happy with the assessment made by the district collector. So therefore, those issues have been referred by the district collectors to the arbitrator. Few of them are like that. And in North Karo,
Menteri Ketenat Karab Karyang Timothy di Shira ula pentip haying dorbar baka Jylla kadon hadu 1.8 lak hektar kejaka kabalong panrap panriang ha Jylla. Haba jubab halor kejingkeli bawanra da UMLA kamau plang ba NEHU Beyond Star Kurba. Menteri ulayat hu baka jaka baka Directorate of Horticulture kale yako organic farming kalong 1.9 hektar. Menteri upentip haying dorbar baka fertilizer plant kabadon hasnong im kadang terekam hadu mentah.
Sir, the total area of arable land in the state is 4,36,270 hectares. B. Sir, the total area where the Directorate of Horticulture is undertaking organic farming intervention is 56,709.50 hectares. Sir, the total area certified under organic farming is 26,948.413 hectares. Sir, area falling under Moplang constituency is nil. Sir, under the Meghalaya State Organic Mission, financial support is extended to farmer groups within a minimum of 50 farmers and a total land holding of around 100 hectares. D. Sir, the fertilizer plant at Kim village is operational.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for allowing me to take part in this question. I would also like to thank the Honorable Minister in charge of Agriculture for this exhaustive reply. So, in the course of reply to question number 59C, may I know from the Honorable Minister the area of land required per farmer to get the subsidy from the government?
Sir, I have already replied. My reply is very clear, I think. The 50 number of farmers and the total area required for this organic mission is 100 hectares. So 50 members combined together should have an area of 100 hectares. Then they are eligible.
Thank you, sir. And reply to question number 59D about the functional of the plan in KM village. May I know from the Honorable Minister how many tons of fertilizer have been produced since its inception? This particular plan was inaugurated sometime in the year 23 by the Honorable Chief Minister, and I was there then when it was inaugurated. May I know how much has been produced till date?
Sir, the capacity of the KM
Ka State Disaster Management Authority but ka District Disaster Management Authority Ribhoi District menta ka singi khat khandai tarik Rymphang kila yo ban penlong biang ya ka program ai jing hikai balatip kum ka Yuva Abda Mitra Volunteers Training Program nak benta ki Samla pule ya ka bala penlong ha Ribhoi College Nongpo kani ka jing hikai kan long nyau singi kanthi bat ka deiru ha ka wat ka balai Hakani ka training program an hikai yaki volunteer kumno ban ai yaki jingada jingerap bat jingkershan yaki pat ba habaja ki no ki jing shatlan shop haki bor mariang kum ujumai ba plu yeng plu sem ka jing shlei bat ki wei Hakani ka sni sedang jongkani ka program lawan ban sakhilang dau Akash R Marak Assistant Commissioner ka Ribhoi ba Ti Yong Wai Assistant Deputy Controller Civil Defence Nongpo ba J Mautho DDMO kam Nodal Officer Yams lembat ki wei Habakran hakani ka sngi u Akash R Marak Assistant Commissioner Ribhoi ulai khuble ya ka jing yashim benta shirhem jongki Samla pule hakani ka training but Ula kenturu ban long ki ba lakloi ban penkre bat ai jing yada ya ki jing imbreu haba wan ja ki no ki jing ja ha ki shnong ki thau ne ha imlang sa lang
Assist them during the times of emergencies, during the times of national and the disasters. So I warmly welcome you to the training of this Abda Mitra volunteers under the Abda and Yuva Abda Mitra scheme. So your decision to participate in this program actually shows your commitment towards your commitment to serve the society. So in times of disaster, trained youth like you will become the first line of support between the community and the administration. See, the civil defense, they can't be everywhere. But with trained youths like you, they can contact you whenever there is a disaster. So I hope you take this training seriously, and I hope and I wish you all the best. And I hope that you will serve your community and society to the fullest. And I hope that by training you can save lives, you can reduce the panic that can happen during disasters, and you can strengthen the disaster preparedness at the grassroots level. See, at the end of the program of your training, you will be receiving a certificate, and as confirmed, by March you will be receiving your disaster management kit. So with this, I thank everyone each and every one of you for coming forward and participating in the program. Without your support, without your participation, this training for the Yuva Mitra volunteer cannot be a success. So thank you for coming forward. Thank you for your cooperation, and I hope all of you will do well, and I hope that you will serve your community to the fullest. May God bless you.
Badak itu ki Khubor ngelapoi syakabakut tak hadu bangin daya syambiang kublai shibun.